Everybody's laughing, happy party. Oh, hi, Monk. Thank you for compliments about streams. There's music going right now. Can you hear it? Oh, oops. A strange experience indeed. I'm putting up the soundtrack to the Sims 2 for Game Boy Advance. Actually, wait, I should do Sims 2 DS, just because that sound chip is maybe slightly better. Slightly less, it sounds like an NES on life support. Pre-streams, music, next thing you know, the game won't even crash. Knock on wood. Oh, also, just for the record, this is the, like I said, this is the Sims 2 DS soundtrack, and the reason I'm playing this is so that I don't get a copyright claim on the Simlishified versions of pop songs. I'm not getting any ad revenue. I'm doing this for fun. It's just the principle of the thing. It pisses me off. You should start having ads, but only for stuff you've authored. Which I guess is technically plugs. I mean, I've got a Patreon for only the price of, well, I guess in the pizza, even, in the Sims, in the Sims, even a pizza is $50. So, for the price of a freezer bunny, hello? May I ask who's calling, please? I'm sorry, I can't understand what you're saying. I'm going to hang up now. Have a good day. Well, honestly, I'll paste it in chat now. I did recently publish a short story that you can read for free at Swords and Sorcery magazine. The story is about orcs, lace making, a broken friendship, and a giant undead phoenix. Undead Phoenix still sounds like an oxymoron. Hey Celestine, welcome to stream. Thank you for compliments. Or a night out in Arizona. Arizona is a monument to the hubris of man. As a person who lives in Arizona, it's more of a zombie coyote type deal after a night out. I like that it's not the city of Phoenix that's a symbol of the hubris of man, but the state of Arizona itself. It's way too hot. I used to live in Utah, which is like much further north and nicer and less, broiling. And it just sucks all the juice out of your eyeballs. It's way too dry. I can't imagine living in Arizona or Texas. The entire state is guilty. We sided with the Confederacy as a territory, and this is our comeuppance. I didn't know that. That sucks. We know what we did. I've heard stories of Arizona, but I don't really know how to compare the climate to European stuff. I'm honestly not sure how to either, but it can get up to like 120 degrees down there. So, like that's extreme temperatures. That's it's summer and your face is melting, but yeah. It goes up to 118 to 125 once a year normally. 'Yep, yep. 102 degrees is you're going to the hospital, to put it in perspective. Yeah. It's freaking nuts. Do you see why I said the state of Arizona is a monument to the hubris of man? It's because it's a monument to the hubris of man. Yeah, from what I understand, Arizona is one of those states where old people go to spend their summers because they can't handle the cold up north anymore. Not spend their summers, spend their winters. They winter in Arizona and then they somewhere where it's, not 50 degrees Celsius. So it's got a very, very conservative government because all the old people are voting for terrible old people conservative politicians. Old people come here to die. Okay, my game is completely loaded in the background, but it's frozen, so I'm a little worried, but... Oh, here we go. We're good. Jonathan, welcome to stream! Yeah, this is the pre-stream. Nothing of importance is happening right now. Remember the townies we made last time? I'm just taking them and putting them into the game as townies, so we don't have to do that again later. That's what the swingy noises in the background are. Don't mind me, just doing a thing. Okay, we got 15 minutes left till the stream proper. Hey, Spider Goddess. No, we're actually, the game is loaded. I'm just doing a pre-stream to make sure I have time to, let the game do its thing, let everybody, get in, relax. Just let everybody have some time to, chill. Yep, and I have plans for what we're gonna do today. Yep, we're just waiting. 10 minutes to go. All right. Like 5 minutes, and then we can get started. Excuse me. All right. I'm putting the game up to remind me that, we're starting in 5 minutes. Um, as you can see that the plan is, remember how we built that pet store over here last week? Well, actually it might have been a couple weeks before. I know we made townies last week. Um, well, this week we're going to make an apartment block. And I'm going to both make the apartments and make people to live in them, starting potentially with Pepe. Maybe some of the wait staff at the Derpies can live there too. Um, I've never played with some of the features in Apartment Life, like having a roommate who is not under your control, I believe. So that could be fun. I don't know why the camera is moving. I'm not moving it. But yes, we're making an apartment block to go with the townhouses and the weird old-fashioned apartment building here. I think that's one of those Russian buildings from Mana Prey Loadeus converted. So that's fun. Either way, yeah, more housing in sort of the downtown area. A couple Sims to go with it, and then maybe if we still have time after all that, we can redo the park. Okay, 1 minute more. All right, it's 5 a.m. 5 p.m. Let's get started. We're gonna build an apartment block today. And of course, being called the Sunshine Hill Apartments, even if it's in such a nice part of town. It's not maybe going to be the nicest of buildings. Wait, no, that's the wrong section. Why do I always do that? My bad. I think I might have boinked the hood decoration road up just a little bit. Hey, we're counting down to stream start like it's a rocket launch. Earl streams are more important than lunar missions. Well, there's more of them. Not that that's saying much. Hey, have fun at the store. Good luck getting whatever it is you need to get. Okay. So let's save real quick now that we got the road sorted at least. Okay. Now here's a question. Do we want a basement? I don't know if there's quite enough room for what I'm imagining, and I think a basement would not help. Because I'd like buildings around a central courtyard. Like a couple of them, but I don't know if we can do a basement, and yeah, there's not that much room. And of course, these buildings are on a foundation, but this one clearly isn't. Look at that lovely backface culling. But yeah, like this over here, the grocery store isn't on a foundation. The Derpies isn't. None of the like little Main Street shops or the church are. So it might look weird compared to everything else, but then the townhouses are. So I think we're gonna go with no foundation, unfortunately. Which kind of scuppers one of my cool ideas, but oh well. So, okay, we need the courtyard. Okay, so right now this is 12 by 14. Let's make it 11 by 11. There we go. So now... So, okay, these buildings can be 11 by 7, basically. Or, wait, what? Okay, we need one more row. Okay, so they can basically be 12 by 7. Before we start running into problems with the edge of the lot. But then... Okay, so this is 7 by 12. This is 7 by 12. This is 7 by 7. This is 7 by 7. Okay, good. Okay, good luck, Jonathan. Good luck with the move. So then what we want, I think, is... yeah, a 3 by 3 here. And then some trees in pots, I think. Fancy little trees. Just some happy little trees in pots. So then we're gonna get some... oh, wait. Yeah, we're gonna have to nuke these trees and pots. I think each of these buildings is going to be one apartment building. And there's going to be... how big? Well, this is 7 by 12. So I think we can only squeeze 2... well, staircase. Let's see how big the staircases are. You know what I want to get in that courtyard? A swing set. We can do that. Okay, they aren't as... oh, move objects. Okay, so we can fit... well, wait, we can do an elevator instead of a stairs, maybe. That should take up less room, but at what cost, am I right? Let's just get some, like, plain floor in for now, so that we can test things like the elevator. Okay. I think if we made these really tiny apartments, we could fit, oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hi, Lady A, welcome to stream. I was gonna say if we made these really, really tiny apartments, we could probably fit 2 on each floor. I'm not sure. I mean, that's a 7 by 5. That's the size of a bedroom. And not a big bedroom either. And again, it is at least realistic. Is that stone from the Project Santorini set? Why, indeed it is. I think maybe what we're going to do then is these 2 buildings, the ones on the sides are very small studio apartments, and then this one has some bigger, like, 1-bedroomy apartments. And this floor is just a placeholder until we can get the actual thing in. We're building an apartment complex today. Remember how I made over Pepe's Pets all the way down there? You can kind of see it just barely. It's right over there. Well, we're making an apartment complex, and Pepe, among other people, is going to live there. These are some really tiny apartments, though, so... These are some literal shoe boxes. Oh boy. That's not gonna work. Actually, this building doesn't really need an elevator at all if we make it a 2-story, like, condo deal. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking some of these are gonna be... I'm turning down the volume a little. Okay. So what I was thinking is each of these is going to be either a single bedroom or studio apartment. And I'm thinking it's going to have to be studio because, I mean... there's just not that much room here. Unless I took out the elevator and made them all staircase 2-story ones, which, you know, that can work. I was thinking this is an admin building of some kind, but maybe we make these both 1-bedroom apartments too. Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna have to make these both studio apartments. Whew. Not studio, 1-bedroom. Okay, so we get two one-bedroom apartments, then 4 studios. No, 8 studios. I take that back. And two like two-bedroomy ones. I think you can only have 4 inhabited apartments per complex, so maybe I should think this through a little more. Yeah, I think we need to... I liked the idea of the... I was trying to make an apartment complex that looked sort of like mine, but with many small units in a building, but I think we need to just make them all sort of loft apartments. Just because, like, you can't have that many Sims in a building anyway. So there's no point in cramming everything really, really close to save space. Okay, this isn't so bad. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was thinking at least one of these was going to be a 2-bedroom apartment, so... So these two can be 2-bedroom apartments then, and by bedroom, I'm using that in the loosest sense of the word. No, we're not using doors centered on 2 tiles, please and thank. Okay. So I'm thinking Pepe and his family live in one of these. They've got 2 parents and a child of very young age who can be crammed into a bedroom that's the size of a shoebox without too many complaints. I don't think I'm going to quite do a balcony, at least in these two buildings here. Because we're so hard up on space that if we're going to have a two-bedroom apartment, we need all the free space we can get. You feel me? So let's get a cornice on this thing. And some exterior wallpaper, and then we'll save. Oh no. Well, I'm glad you avoided living in McMansion hell. La, 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 la. Okay. We've saved successfully. Now let's get some windows on this bad boy. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, yeah, two of those apartments could have a door that opens up to the first floor apartment. Um, yeah, what you said. It's not what I wanted, game. Come on. Calmer tit. Okay, that's why that's acting weird, because I have the door in the wrong place. Or not acting, it looks a little weird. Okay. Ow! Screw my gosh darn body, that hurts. I don't like putting a window in the bathroom, but I guess it has to be done to make the exterior not look kind of ominous and terrifying. No. Game pulls. Do a privacy window. Maybe. Okay. Excuse me, I'm really sorry. Ah, there we go. That feels a little better. I'm having a pain day today. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the glass screen window here. But we're gonna put curtains over it the way they put curtains over things in the Spectre's house. From the inside. So like hang on. Just a sec while I get this show on the road. Like that. But I think longer. Like that. Do a full-length entire-ass window in the bathroom. Your Sim can make eye contact with the people walking by outside as they poop to establish dominance. Only if Goopy lives in one of those apartments. Goopy would absolutely do that. Any other Sim, not so much. There we go. Cute curtains. Shouldn't get in the way of actually using the doors, but... But then again, we need to scooch the door so it doesn't look all off balance and weird. There we go. Leaf had just said that. Excuse me. If you can't see that, you might have just top chat turned on. YouTube distinguishes between top chat and live chat, and live chat is where they put all the swear words. Because, oh no, someone somewhere might hear the word ass. And yet neo-Nazi propaganda is just fine, go figure. Better get out the plaid then. Lol. Okay. Okay, this has come along. Oh, that's right. The game's kind of weird about that. Thanks for the info. You're welcome. Nah, that doesn't look right. I need more gates. I had a bunch of gates. I don't know what happened to them all. No. There we go. That works. Well, let's use the skinnier ones here. There we go. Oh. I've positioned this all wrong. We might want to move the portals around too. I don't know if you can use them without Sims on the lot, though. There we go. So yeah, for anybody who's just coming in, we're building apartments. Pepe from Pepe's Pets is going to live in one of these apartments. Um, since you can only have 4 Sims living in an apartment building at a time, I'm not sure who all is going to live in all of them, but we'll think of things. Certainly. Wait, no. That was not what I wanted to do. There we go. And these can be a loft, maybe. Like Lady A suggested, we can do the half walls. Not like that, though. And before I forget, we need that swing set. Wait, no, that's not where it is. The smallest, saddest playground a human has ever seen. Let's put some ground cover down at least so they're not, like, bashing their poor little heads in. Oh, not like that. With the itty bitty apartments without stairs, these ones, yeah, those are studio apartments. Oh, Actually, yeah, you have a point. Without the bedroom wall, they would probably work better. And now that we've got some proper one-bedroom apartments, yeah. You really think so? I don't really like the banister half walls. They look weird to me. Okay. Okay. Oh, these are still busted. Good to know. No. For the sake of the kids, you could set up a community lot next door with a big fun playground. I could. Not sure if I'm going to. There's just not that much space. This is what you mean by banister walls, right? They just don't look that great. Or do you mean a fence? Oh, I could use these. These are cooler. I like that a lot. I think that's technically a fence anyway. Either way, we should save. That's maybe not the best format for a bathroom. Okay. I love that carpet so much. Oof. I'm sorry, guys. I have no idea where this came from. I'm just having a really terrible pain flare all of a sudden. Actually, in the studio apartments here, I should probably replace this with this. The crappy asbestos um, tiles that Two Fingers Whiskey made, and I'm gonna put those in here too. These ones are my favorites. Okay. You could take a break and take a pain pill. I've been trying not to take too many of those, just for the very simple reason that I've built up a tolerance, and so they don't work as good. And if I'm not careful, I'll just build up even more of a tolerance. Blah blah blah. Sad story. I'm gonna try not to bitch and moan like I've been because that's not going to help anything. Just so you know, I don't feel all that good. And it's nobody's fault. It's just something that's happening. Alright, let's continue. Let's save because we've finally gotten the wall and window and floor situation taken care of. Okay, which apartment should be Pepe's? I'm thinking it's got to be one of the bigger ones because I want him to have a kid. I was kind of thinking of modeling him after the Rodriguez family from Blue Water Village. I have some advice, but you might laugh at it. Shoot. Also, just because I don't like the banister walls doesn't mean they're bad. I'm just personally not a huge fan because I like these better. Aesthetic. Also, this looks really cool, and just out of curiosity, I might, one of these days, line up 4 of these bad boys like this. If that's something you can even do. So that you've got like a huge stair sculpture. I mean, I guess you'd have to use move objects or something to get it to work, but... The one on the right, this one here? Okay. Just asking for the reasons of decorating appropriately. Oh, no. That's very, very kind. It's not my lower back. I have fibromyalgia, which is words I don't want to say in public. I wasn't feeling the, like, turquoise blue for Pepe. I feel like he is a more serious man. Let's get a nice brown bed. No wonder that wasn't working before. Okay, these are the single animated beddings. I have the double ones. I know I have the double ones. Okay. Let's move the objects on, and then we need some kind of animal pattern. I know I've got the tiger stripes, but those seem a little loud for Pepe. That entire college set has been on my to-do list. Oh dear. It's a good set. You'll get to it when you get to it. The damn blanket. I love the damn blanket. You know, that's a bit too samey. There we go. I like that. So now we need some wallpaper. Not that. Maybe. I mean, it's an apartment. I guess it would be more likely not to have any wallpaper at all, but I do like that. I also like that. I like that a lot. It's a good set, but none of it is repoed together. That can be the kiss of death, honestly. Okay. Since it is apartment life, I'm going to put in a closet, even though they have fairly limited space. That'll mean we need... Okay. Oh, golly. Oh, gosh. I'm so sorry, everyone. There we go. No big deal at all. Oh no, we do gotta turn on move objects again just to nudge everything over a tick. A lighter tan or very neutral blue. That's a good point. It is an apartment. Put in a closet with a mirror. 2 in 1. There you go. That's not what I wanted. It's honestly not what I wanted at all. That's more like it. Hey, there's the tan. It's not actually tan, and it looks kind of grody for what I'm going for. I'm not going for Garden of Shadows. Let's do the whole room that way, honestly. Okay. Looks kind of like a cheap Italian restaurant. No. Lol, was the nasty one from the set of water-stained paint I did? Yes, yes it was. I might put the nasty one in one of the, like, studio-y apartments. Hello, closet bedroom. Oh, we need to turn off move objects. In the interest of making some of this space actually, like, usable. Okay, that means there's got to be a left side one, unless it's that. It's that. Oh dear. There we go, that works. So we get a turlet. We gotta get some turlet papers. We get a shower. Wait, that doesn't work. We need just a shower. Maybe Kiddo has a loft bunk with a dresser and desk under it. That's a good idea. Oh god, I'm really sorry. Just... Unfortunately, it means we can't use the animated bedding. Adieu. That is a hell of a lot of storage. You know what, let's use these, actually. Don't be sorry, take your time and deal with things. You could have just decided not to stream. Well, I didn't realize I was running around this morning trying to get some stuff clean and trying to get some writing done, and I think it just all caught up with me all at once. That's so. I love the Trianon set. That's clever with the bunk bed and storage. It really is. They did a good job. Okay, we need to move the bathroom door out of the kitchen. For honestly several reasons, but we've only really got room for 2 chairs. Maybe not everybody eats at the same time. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get all the way to the end and find something from the IKEA set, because that would go well with this, I think. It's super cute. I love the under the stairs fridge. I like this. I'm not quite sure if it's... You know what? I like it. It works. Steal part of the living room for the dining set. Yeah, that's what I was thinking we'd have to do. Let's get lights in while I'm thinking about it. Are those pointed the... Those are pointed the wrong way. There we go. That's more like it. It's apartment carpet. Who cares if kiddo throws macaroni at it every night? I'm not quite into that. This is more like it. You know, we need a shorter sofa. Eating grilled cheese gently at the floor. We need a phone. We need a smoke alarm. The great game that is yeet and pick up. Let's give them a desk. What? What happened here? Yeah, I was thinking like TV area here and bookshelves and desk area here. Like so. Yeeting means throwing at high speed, basically. Let's give him a Monique computer. Isn't there room for a desk area in both bedrooms? By Jove, you're right. Maybe not that one. If mom and dad are getting the nice computer and the nice one looks like that, then the kid has this. My brother had a DOS box in his bedroom that looked a little more recent than that when we were growing up. So, no, that's not what I wanted to click. Apple II GS. Yeah, can't really tell whether it has one or two floppy drives though. I can't really see a floppy drive. Doesn't mean it doesn't have one. Oh, golly. I swear to God, I'm going to fucking kill something. Let's start with my garbage brain and work our way out. Let's put in a toy oven. Very important for any children age sim. And with that, I will be right back, ladies and gents. Okay, sorry about that. I know that PC comes from Portal 2, so it's probably inspired by a bunch of early computers, but isn't actually, like, trying to imitate one of them. So I had to turn off the dishwasher, and I did get some painkillers into my system, which is good for everybody, I think. Less bitching on my part. Nothing else. Okay. Other than decorations, and we might handle that once Pepe and family move in, I think we got this apartment done. Done and dusted. So now let's move to the one next door and basically copy it, but maybe in slightly darker colors. There we go. That's a little too dark. Let's blop this here. Okay. This is coming along nicely so far. Let's actually use the crap card table for this one, I think. I could have sworn I had more recolors for this. Okay, we got our kitchen table. We got our sofa. We're getting a TV. Let's get a coffee table and put the TV on that, actually. And let's put a video game box next to the TV. It's a CRT. Let's go with an N64, unless it's not going to let you do that. Okay, that's odd. Okay. Well, we've got a bit of a case of the incredible hovering controllers, depending on how you... That works-ish. Ah, well. And then we'll get some easy chairs over here. And a bookshelf or two, maybe. Don't you know that video games are the cause of all society's problems? What can I say? I'm an irresponsible, bad influence on the youths. There we go, there's the Billy. I think I had it before and I just skimmed past it because I was like, no, no, that's not the Billy. Oh god, don't get me started. Alright, now upstairs we go. Why did I put a bright red fan pattern in the room with a green floor? Aw, Isa said something nice in the other chat. Thanks, Isa. Worst of them is that damn avocado on toast. Avocado on toast makes millennial girls want to do nothing but eat hot chip and lie. Or so I've been told. People wouldn't just go on the internet and tell lies, would they? Gasp, I ruined the country and the economy by having avocados and toast for breakfast a few days ago. You monster. Oh, I have made a mistake. I guess this apartment doesn't get a closet, because there just isn't room for it in here. Unless maybe I put it up here, but with the window situation being what it is, it'd look really weird. I had scrambled egg whites too, so I'm not literally Satan, but remove one of the windows, or I'm gonna go with the chest of drawers, I think. You need a fence around the stairs so the Sims don't yeet themselves around the stairs. True. Ooh. I think I'm gonna call it after we finish this apartment, and we can do the other two buildings. Well, this building, meaning that last apartment too. And we can finish the other buildings next time. Oh, wait, maybe there is room for a closet. It'll be weird with the window in there, but... yeah, we got room for a closet. Nothing to worry about here. That does not look good. No yeeting allowed. Anti-yeet cage. Wait, did I give these two? I did not give these two the same exact bedding. Okay, good. That might make it just a bit hard to sleep. 10 out of 10 would not eat. A rooftop garden would look gorgeous. Hmm, that is a possibility. Okay, let's grab some lights. And we're done with these apartments. I'm gonna save. Just remember to make sure all the plants look like they're in pots. I know somebody who started making uh, not a rooftop garden, but a backyard garden entirely in those giant Tupperwares, you know the kind? Because they didn't want to deal with their homeowners association yelling at them for tearing up their lawn. Oh, that's hideous. I want to put it in here, but it's so hideous that... This is a nicely scungy one for a terrible apartment, though. The red-headed stepchild of apartments. There we go. No. It's just a bit too scungy to be in a not fallouty kitchen. Alright. Let's continue with the crap TV on top of the, continuing the aesthetic here. We should probably scooch the TV out just a bit more because this folds out into a bed. Since this person probably lives here alone, we don't need more than like 2 chairs. Let's get the bathroom in before I forget. Let's... And a turlet. Holy crap, that worked. Let's grab the turlet papers. Wrong tab, but we do need a phone and a smoke alarm, so I'm glad I remembered. No chairs, we dine like men. Like men, you say. High functioning alcoholism, yay! Books, yay! Let's give him a recliner, I think. And like one more living chair. Maybe it's a footstool with some like storage options. Alright. And for now, I think we're done. Yeah, I know, you were just memeing. I think we're done for now because I am going to explode if I don't go and lie down. So, thank you for coming out to the stream. I'm sorry it was such a short one again. But we got some apartments made. We got a whole shell. We got, like, 3 apartments done. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to go. So, I'm gonna save. And, hey, you're welcome. Thank you for, putting up with a stream where I spent half the time moaning about, oh, my elderly joints. I am a rheumatism. Alright, talk to you later. I hope you guys have a good day. Take care.